Hi, kindergarten friends. How are you today? You are not going to believe this. Mrs. Opdyke was playing soccer with Jake last night, and she tripped over the ball because she's so clumsy and fell on her hand. Do you see behind me? Those are the X-rays they took to make sure I was okay. Isn't that crazy? And you're never going to believe this. Today, we're going to be learning about the letter X. X-ray. Well, boys and girls, get ready because we're going to learn what the letter X looks like, how to write it, and we're going to talk about the sound it makes. So get those dry erase boards, marker, and erasers ready while I go rest my hand. See you here, back here in a few minutes. Hi, boys and girls. It's time to identify and write the uppercase and lowercase X. Let's take a look at the uppercase X. The uppercase X is made of two slanted lines. It has a slanted line from the top to the bottom, and then it has another slanted line that crosses it right in the middle from the top to the bottom. So it's like putting your arms together and crossing them in the middle. X. The lowercase x looks just like the uppercase X, but it's smaller. It has a smaller slanted line down and then another small slanted line across it right in the middle. So let's play a little game of stand up, sit down. Stand up if it's the uppercase X, sit down if it is not. I saw so many of you stand right up. That is uppercase X. It has those two slanted lines that cross in the middle. Stand up if it's uppercase X, sit down if it's not. You guys didn't waste any time. You sat right back down. I do see slanted lines, but these slanted lines meet at the bottom. An X crosses in the middle. Stand up or sit down. I do see some slanted lines. Oh, I'm seeing Caslin say, nope, Mrs. Opdyke, I bet you're saying no, because that's not X. It has a straight line down, and the slanted lines go in and out like the letter K in your name. That is not X, so you should be sitting down. Stand up or sit down. That's right, I couldn't fool any of you. Even though the lines are different sizes, they are two slanted lines that cross in the middle. All right, let's look at lowercase x. Oh, you guys are so smart. You're still standing up. That is lowercase x, still slanted lines that cross right in the middle. Stand up or sit down. I do see a slanted line that goes down. So many of you sat down, and I think you're right because this letter has straight lines at the top. The X doesn't have any straight lines, only slanted. That is not X. All right, stand up or sit down. Is it X? That's right, you shouldn't be getting up. That is not X. It has that straight line down, and an X does not have any straight lines down. Stand up or sit down. That's right. It is lowercase x. It crosses in the middle. All right, my friends, it is time to write uppercase and lowercase x. All right, friends, let's write uppercase and lowercase x. We're going to start at the top. We're going to slant down and then come back to the top and slant down and make sure it crosses in the middle. Go ahead, try it with me. Slant down, come back to the top, and slant across the middle. All right, now it's time for lowercase x. Remember, the lowercase x is the same way, just a tiny bit smaller. So, a small slanted line down, and then another small slanted line down in the middle. Small slanted line down. See, small slanted line down in the middle. Let's see if I can fix that. Go ahead, write your uppercase and lowercase x and show it to your teacher. It's okay to make a mistake, you just have to fix it. All right, boys and girls, nice job writing uppercase and lowercase x. Get ready to talk to Mrs. Opdyke about what sound the letter X makes. All right, friends, let's talk about the sound the letter X makes. My motion for X is this, but X says X. Can you try that with me? So X is an interesting letter. It does not come at the beginning too often, friends. But like we talked about in the beginning of our video, X-ray begins with X because I hear X. Another word that begins with X is xylophone. Xylophone. But boys and girls, most of the time, the X sound comes at the end of a word. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of listening for the first sound, we're going to listen for the last sound in a word. So my first word is 6. Oh, I don't want to listen to the first sound I hear. That last sound. 6. That's that last sound I hear, and I hear x. So I know 6 ends with the letter X. Let's take a look at another one. What do you think about this one? Axe. Axe. Do you think it ends with the letter X? Think of that last sound. Axe. I see friends giving me a thumbs up. The last sound I hear is X. That's right. All right, so we're going to play a game. If you hear the X sound at the end of a word, you're going to make a big X with your arms. If not, you're going to do nothing. How about map? Map. Well, I see friends just sitting there. I don't see any X's. You're correct. I do not hear X at the end of map. Let's look at another one. Box. Box. Think about the last sound Mrs. Opdyke just said. That's right. I hear X at the end. How about grass? Grass. I see some different answers. But if you did not make the letter X, you're correct. Because listen, grass, it just says S. It doesn't say X. How about fox? What do you think? That's right. When I say fox, I hear x at the end. So boys and girls, even though we don't hear X at the beginning of a word a lot, it still is an important letter because it often comes at the end. Good job today, my friends, talking about and learning about the letter X. Listen to your teacher to see what you're going to do next.